Hi everyone. Today for my senior project, I will interview my mom. Hi, Mama.
Hi,
Can you introduce yourself, please?
my name is Jacqueline Fowe. I am 66 years old. I was born in Cameroon. I moved to United States 10 years ago. I live in Austin, Texas.
What do you remember about your middle age?
I was happy with a lot of energy and ambition. I was embracing the world.
What was the worst experience growing up?
The worst experience was the loss of my father.
What event stand out in your mind?
Of my first pregnancy. I was so happy.
How do you feel now about growing old?
I have less energy and I am thinking about death.
What are some of the most important lessons that you have learned over the course of your life?
I have learned that patience is the
Patience.
key of patience is the key of everything in the life. You don't have to give up. You have to trust on you, believe in you, and be positive.
What is the hardest thing about growing old?
It is to be a charge to the government, to the family. It is very hard.
What is the best thing about growing old?
It is when you see behind, you see your kid, your grandchildren, you are proud of your accomplishment.
As you look back over your life, do you see any turning point, that is a key event or experience that changed over the course of your life or set you on a different track?
When I was young, my dream was to be an herbalist, but I give up that to raise my kid. Now, when my kid grow up, I decide to return back to school, and I am now herbalist
How old do you return to school?
at 50 years old.
Do you have any health issue?
Yes, I have high blood pressure and asthma.
Do you have health insurance?
Yes, I have health insurance.
How often do you see your doctor?
Once every 3 months.
What do you do to maintain your health?
Try to eat healthy, to exercise, and have a healthy lifestyle.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
What do you do?
As herbalist, I work in one company who make natural products.
How long have you been working there?
5 years ago.
Do you like your job?
I love it. It was my dream.
Married?
Yes, I am married.
How long have you been married?
40 years ago.
What are the best moments of your marriage?
It was the birth of my kids.
What is the secret to a happy marriage?
The secret of a happy marriage, it is to understand, to know that your husband is different from you, to accept the difference, and to be humble, not to share everything with your partner.
What will you say you know now about living a happy and successful life that you didn't know when you were 20?
I have learned that you have to be tolerant and to be in the place of other person, to try to understand people.
What is one important choice or decision you made that you have learned from?
I have learned that the life is a fight. You don't have to give up. And also, you don't have to count on people, and try to be independent.
What are the values or principles of your life?
The principle of my life and value, it is to be honest, to be humble, to laugh to the life, to be positive.
Is there any difference between the time you were young and young generation of today?
Yes, a big difference. Today, young generation with technology, they know a lot of things we didn't know when we were young.
Do you have children?
Yes, I have 6.
What was it like when your children were young? How does your life change?
My life has changed when I give birth. I have learned that, like mom, you have to give. You have to be tolerant. You have to educate. That you are the mother of the world. Immediately, I have finished with university. I start to work, but when I have had 2-3 kids, I decide to stop and raise them.
Okay. If you live another 20, 30 years, what will you do?
First at all, I will write one book about my knowledge for the future generation, and I want to raise poor children and orphan.
What will you like your children and grandchildren to remember about you?
To remember that I love them. I have spent all my time to fight for their success, and that I am an example.
If you could write a message to your children and grandchildren and put it in a time capsule for them to read 20 years from now, what will it be?
I will say 3P. Perseverance, and practice. It is key for the work. The life is a fight. Never give up. And you have to be positive, to laugh to the life.
What do you do for pleasure?
For pleasure, I dance. Sometimes I go to the nightclub. I like to read.
You go to the nightclub with who?
Yes. Why? I still be young in my mind.
You don't have like back pain or articulation?
No. I am lucky. I don't have all that because I eat healthy. How I am herbalist. I am nutritionist, herbologist. I try to be healthy. The only problem I have it is my high blood pressure and asthma. Because I have asthma since I was young. Now it is not. I am hearing impaired. It is not sickness.
When do you go to the club? You go with some people. Do you have friends?
I have friends. Sometimes I go with my friend or my daughter. I live with one of my daughter who like to dance. Sometimes with my husband when he is here. And we have also with people of my country, we have party every time.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much.